Mr. Lewis, good seeing you.
man.
Alright, let's sit down. Got some questions for you. Alright. Okay, buddy, so first question is, what inspires you at such a young age?
I've always been really fascinated with anthropomorphic animals. Beatrix Potter is also a big inspiration of mine. His stories inspired me to write my own animal tales.
Nice, that's great to hear. Okay, bud, so second question is, what made you decide to not be a Christian? And if not Christianity, what do you believe in now?
I actually do not agree with Christianity and its supernatural elements. I've argued many of my friends on this topic. There's plenty scientific evidence for the growth of religion. The story of Jesus has the same footing as Adonis, Dionysus, and Loki. All religion is just a way for primitive man to cope with the terrors of the natural world. So as for what I believe in, I'm an atheist.
Okay, nice. So my last question for you, it's a little emotional, and if you don't want to answer it, I totally understand. But it's, how did you deal with the death of your mother, and how did it influence you?
Oh no, that's totally fine. When she died, my father sent me to England to study at Wynyard School in Watford. As for dealing with it, I lost a sense of security, and there has never really been that sense of security or snugness since, and I have not quite succeeded in growing up to that point.
Oh my
boy,
gosh, all
George.
growing up. Almost as tall as me now.
Yeah, I'm
All
growing.
right, yeah, let's see. All right. Okay, Louis, so first question is, what unique aspects do you use in your writing?
Yeah, so I believe writing should be straight to the point. I don't believe in using big words to substitute the little ones. I believe that when writing, you should get straight to the point. I also believe that you should never use abstract nouns. Concrete ones will do just fine. I also believe that a sentence should mean what you want it to mean. There should be no other interpretation of it.
Okay, nice, very nice. So my second question is, how did you become a Christian, and can you just tell me a little bit about it?
Well, it all started when I began my studies at Oxford to become an English scholar, which was unfortunately cut short by the war in my time in the front lines. I was a newly converted atheist, and I had gotten in an argument with a friend over the supernatural events of the Bible. I believed that religion was inherently irrational and repressive. I was hard-headed and based all my beliefs on only scientific evidence. Many years passed, and after a late night walk with a long discussion with my good friend Tolkien, I had committed my life to the Lord. I had a sense of longing for stories of heroism and sacrifice, and the stories of the Bible really hit home for me. My talk with Tolkien really stirred up my faith and wanted me to seek more of it.
Well, that's great to hear. I'm happy you're a Christian now, but one more question is, how did Christianity start to affect your writing, and what did it benefit you?
About 1931, when I became a Christian, I believed that my writing style had to revolve around my faith. So I had started writing things based on the Christian faith. I wrote the Screwtape Letters, which is a defense of the Christian faith, The Great Divorce, The Problem of Pain, which is based on the problem of evil in the world, and Mere Christianity, which is a narrative of my three previous books, The Case of Christianity, Christian Behavior, and Beyond Personality. This book provides an unequal opportunity for believers and non-believers alike to hear this powerful apologetic for non-Christian faith.
I think we're gonna wrap it up now. I appreciate you coming down here, my man. You're all grown up now. Mr. Lewis.
George?
Great seeing you. Wow.
Good to see
I
you.
remember when you were a baby and then a little bigger. Now this.
Good to see you.
I know, right? So now I got some couple of questions for you. Okay, Mr. Lewis. So first question is, what were your best achievements in your years of writing?
So, I wrote many children's novels, such as more famous series, Chronicles of Narnia, along with my apologetics, including Mere Christianity and the Screwtape Letters. I was awarded with the 1956 Carnegie Medal for my children's fantasy novel, The Last Battle. I also won the 1937 Gallant Memorial Prize for Literature from my sentiment called The Allegory of Love.
All right, nice. Mr. Lewis, my second question is, what were your intentions for writing Chronicles of Narnia, and what were you trying to reveal when writing the novel, such as like symbols, images, details, such as like that?
Although I wrote the Chronicles of Narnia from a child's incentive, I also wanted the story to be appealing for adults and convey a larger message. I wanted the story to be read from a different perspective, in this case revealing the larger message of Christianity as described in the Bible. I used Aslan's death to symbolize Christ's resurrection. I also included the four Pevensie children to parallel the 4 apostles of Jesus who came alongside him to help carry out his mission.
Nice. It was great to hear more about the Chronicle of Narnia and get to know it better. One more question about it. How did you connect society and modern culture within your writing? And are the book's themes lasting or temporary?
Alright, so I mainly connected Narnia to the modern culture and society through Christianity, focusing on the kingdom and salvation for believers. My first, second, and 7th book of the Chronicles compare to Narnia and the Bible and depicts the life of Christ. He mainly is portrayed as a redeemer, creator, and judge in the books. And the Christian themes of the book are lasting forever because of the Bible and its truths are everlasting.
Okay, Mr. Lewis, I think we're going to wrap it up. I appreciate you coming down here. My man, thank you
Good
so
to see
much.
you.
Thank you. You take care of yourself.
You
Stay
too.
safe.